try to minimize the probabilities of you disappointing yourself by being aware as much as
Mm-hmm.
possible. Because the ability to put people on a pedestal is the cause of many people's disappointments. But when it comes to your
Exactly.
disappointment, you have the probabilities are much greater because you can control yourself. Like you, yeah,
Mm.
be,
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned about putting people on a pedestal because now it's like you somewhat use the people as an extra leg or training wheels that you can lean on or
mm,
rely on to a point where you don't really practice that independence, because sometimes
mm,
you rely so much on people that you don't really rely on yourself as much,
sure,
then when they do disappoint you, you don't have anything to fall back on because you haven't built that foundation within yourself, you know
yeah,
so
mm,
it's like you give them all your baggage, all your burdens, so now when they drop those burdens, you haven't fortified yourself or you haven't strengthened yourself to a point
mm,
where you can carry those burdens and they fall back on you know
mm,
and I agree with what you said, like be one within yourself, practice that independence,
yeah, yeah,
build
mm,
yourself up, build up your walls. And the thing is, it's a thing of like the world these days, is filled with different people, and not everybody's always going to come into your life with the good intentions.
mm,
So you
mm,
have to hold that guard, create like a firewall
mm,
to always know, like, okay, who do I give my full self to, and who do I give a portion of myself? Don't always give people the 100% because when they
mm,
do disappoint you, you won't have anything to hold on to yourself. You
mm,
know,
mm, 100%.
and yeah, just practice being independent. Standing firm on your own, standing tall. Being confident within yourself, because then whoever disappoints you know that, oh, I always have myself. I always have myself, and trust is also like a factor, man. Don't trust easily, you know, because most of the things that aren't for us always come with glitz and glam,
Mm,
they always come with fireworks, it's always attractive, but then you get to that thing and sometimes you realize too late that, oh no, this wasn't for me.
mm,
But now you've never been, you never been aligned within yourself to know like what is for you. So
mm,
work on yourself a lot more than you just give yourself to others. You know,
mm.
understand yourself.
I, I,
Yeah, that's me, man.
I,